Hey, what is up everybody? My name is Ty and a new update for Dying Light 2 is now out, so let's do the thing we normally do on this channel and discuss it. It's not a revolutionary update that's gonna bring a ton of people back to the game, but it still is very solid, especially for the long-term hardcore players. The biggest addition in this update though is easily the Nightmare mode, which has been teased and delayed for months. But now it is available for everyone, along with a very cool looking cinematic teaser that released today with it. So even though there was a lot released in this update, rather it was the new menu screen or the loadouts, which is a nice quality of life feature, we're gonna stick to Nightmare mode and I'm gonna tell you if it's worth it or not. To make things even more interesting, I'm gonna start with a level 1 character and progress and see how it all goes. My experience started off like any other Dying Light 2 journey, climbing rooftops with hack on, getting used to the world around you, the norm. But once you put that parkour into play, you can see why it's kind of a nightmare. Never have you felt so slow and sluggish when trying to parkour or run around and do your thing. But the game really forces you to play tactically. Otherwise, you really don't have a chance of surviving. No longer can you jump off a rooftop and be fine. You have to really take into account the fall damage. And really, in general, just be smart with how you balance your stamina. Combat, for one, is a pain in the ass, especially if you don't balance out your stamina like I just recommended, which I didn't, and that's why I'm recommending it to you. You really have to relearn when to engage in combat, when to back out and wait for stamina to regain. You gotta actually think about things a little bit. It's nice, but it's not perfect. In Nightmare mode, health doesn't automatically regen, so if you don't have any bandages, well, you're gonna be stuck hearing the heartbeat sound for who knows how long. The filter you see when you're low in health, I actually don't mind at all. I think it looks decent, but hearing the heartbeat over and over again becomes quite obnoxious. With it being called Nightmare mode, let's actually talk about the nights a little bit. I decided to test how long it takes for the flashlight to go out on you, and it actually lasted longer than I expected. A minute and a half in, you'll see some flickers, but 3 minutes is when it goes completely out. And of course, with it being night, I had to test how long I can survive. And spoilers, I got absolutely destroyed. I could not make it up to that chase level 5 to unlock those volatile tyrants, but maybe you can, and let me know if you do and how that experience went for you. Overall, for me, I can see why Nightmare mode exists, and I actually do think it's a really nice addition. I'll leave the full list of changes in the description for you guys to go and read for yourself, but honestly, I think this kind of appeals to me and I wasn't thinking it would. It gives me more of a reason to take Dying Light 2 seriously, and during my playthrough, I actually got pretty spooked. Tensions were high, the chases were wild. It was a pretty weird experience because I haven't felt that in a while. It was nice to actually feel a little bit powerless, so good job Techland, you did your job. But what do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments down below and thank you for listening to what I had to say. Apparently there's some changes to story cutscenes and a lot beyond that, so I'll be making more videos about the update, but that's gonna be it from me for today. Feel free to like the video, subscribe if you want, and stop by next time everyone. Cheers!